My Lord, with Lordship kind permission, I put up these applications. I have named few documents out there. My Lord, these are relevant for the ongoing inquiry. My Lord. So it is the interest of all the parties also.
Khan, Mr. Yobin, what we are doing is,
My Lord.
all the documents,
Originals.
all the documents
My Lord.
in custody of the Registrar General, are they?
My Lord.
Will be handed over upon making an inventory
My Lord.
to the District Judge Nongpo.
My Lord.
And the District Judge Nongpo will allow inspection to all the parties
My Lord.
in accordance with law or as he or she deems fit.
Absolutely.
My Lord.
The application is formal in nature. Full stop. A prayer is made by the applicant to be able to see the original documents pertaining to acquisition of land for the expansion of Umrah Airport, paragraph. Pursuant to a direction issued by the Supreme Court, an inquiry was started by the an inquiry was initiated by the High Court, presided over by the then District Judge Reboy. Full stop. The object of the exercise was to ascertain if, and to what extent, land losers had been overpaid for the additional land that was acquired for the expansion of the airport. Full stop. The District Judge's report was taken up for consideration on the judicial side, and was discovered that not only did it not indicate whether any excess payment had been received by the land losers, there was no attempt at assessing the quantum. Full stop. Paragraph. In such circumstances, by a recent order dated
21st. 21 February 2023.
21 February.
Yes.
February 21, 2023, a fresh inquiry has been directed to be conducted by the present District Judge Reboy to ascertain whether any overpayment was made to any of the land losers, and if any, to what extent. Full stop. Such exercise is being undertaken by the relevant district judge. Full stop. And it is in such context that the present prayer has been made. Full stop. Paragraph. It is only fair that if any document is relied upon, in course of a fact-finding exercise, to find any wrongdoing by any person, such person must be afforded an opportunity to inspect the document and accept or dispute the veracity thereof, including the contents. Full stop. As such, the prayer is allowed by directing the Registrar General of this court to hand over all documents pertaining to the matter to the present District Judge Reboy upon making an inventory thereof and retaining a copy of the inventory list. Full stop. Paragraph. Such exercise should be completed in course of the next week. Full stop. Immediately upon receipt of the entire set of original documents, it will be open to the District Judge Reboy, conducting the fact-finding exercise, to allow the parties to inspect the same and, even, obtain, and even obtain copies thereof, if deemed necessary, full stop. Paragraph MCPIL number 2 of 2023 is disposed of without costs, full stop. It is recorded that nothing in this order will stand in the way of the district judge exercising appropriate discretion in the matter, and ensuring that the exercise is completed without undue delay. Yes.
From the main list, item number 1.
What is this about, sir?
Please, Lordship. This is regarding the PIL, regarding the overloading, Your Lordship. Overloading, Lordship. Overloading truck. Your Lordship, on the last occasion, they ordered it 9th March 2023.
Yes, 23 babies.
Lordship, Lordship, as on date, we by the last affidavit, I had informed your Lordships that 15 were functional. By the end of March, we were to make 23 functional.
Yes.
We've been able to make 19 functional as on date, and 5 will be operational very soon. Most of them have, in fact, the work has been complete. 5 further will be operational.
19 and 5 is 24, not 23.
Yes, Lordship, because one additional checkpoint was also identified for that purpose. So
I had half a mind of taking photographs of the boulder-laden vehicles driving up from Shella last weekend. They were the present, the complete steel-bodied ones.
Yes.
Heavy duty, I think 14 tires or maybe 12 tires, and laden above, you could see the boulders above, resting above the eye level of the top of the container. They were moving at a snail's pace, and if they have to brake, should even an animal come and apply emergency brake, any car following would be smashed because the jerk would cause the boulders to fall. To boot, several of these trucks, and I'm imputing personal knowledge, do not carry license plates, as do several of the trucks plying along the Mokkalwat-Nongstoin route. Is there some kind of anarchy going on over here? Loot? And it's being carried out in open daylight. One can understand this happening middle of the night.
Lordship, I may only state that Lordship had in fact made an observation sitting in the full bench, and I had seen that observation that Lordship has taken personal cognizance of the fact that overloading is in fact rampant. Although I was not appearing, but Lordship remembered the exact statistics.
The roads have improved. Several of the roads have been improved. Several of the roads have improved. But you just have to stand and see these trucks going by. The vibration, you can feel it 100 meters away.
Lordship, it would be completely inappropriate for me to even submit or attempt to submit that this is satisfactory. But pursuant to what Lordship has observed in the last order, I had an interaction with the officials. They have in fact come up with a blueprint wherein they their attempt would be
All those blueprints are only on table.
with fixed timelines, Lordship, with fixed timelines placed before this court, where they are saying that they would attempt to double the infrastructure within a period of 6 months. Now, because I checked with them that whether you have made inquiries as to the costs of, let's say, a electronic weighbridge plate, a portable plate, weight pad. Now, one weight pad comes to approximately 27 lakh rupees, including the installation, etc. So those inquiries have been made by the department.
Do you know what is the cost per kilometer of a two-lane road?
Lordship, it is far more than the
Then
27 lakh.
what is 27 lakhs compared to the cost per kilometer of a two-lane road?
Certainly, Lordship. And that is why in the blueprint, I have impressed upon them that they need to give some timelines, and those timelines, once placed before the court, would necessarily have to be adhered to.
Despite several reports filed by the state and the petitioner insisting that little has been done to check the overloading of vehicles along the principal arterial routes in the state, little appears to have been done. Paragraph. The immediate previous report indicated that there were some 16 or so weighbridges functional in the entirety of the state, and that by the end of this month, the number of functional weighbridges would be increased to 23. Full stop. The state today submits that 19 weighbridges are functional and another 4 are about to be made workable within the next fortnight or so. Paragraph. At the same time, it cannot be missed that in several parts of the state, particularly around Peninsula, Shella, Dauki, and Nongstoin, vehicles carrying boulders filled to the brim and more of heavy metal-bodied trucks operate brazenly with no checks in place. Full stop. Even without weighbridges, it is obvious that such vehicles, sometimes bearing no license plates, no registration plates, how does the sentence start? It is obvious.
It is obvious that such vehicles, sometimes bearing no registration plates,
do not conform to the weight limits, but the local administration, for obvious reasons, turns a Nelson's eye to the same. Paragraph. There are pockets, particularly around Peninsula, where 1,000 trucks may be seen to be parked at a time, all meant to carry boulders to Bangladesh, and probably not one of them adhering to the weight norms. Full stop. Elsewhere, overladen vehicles carry timber. Full stop. While there may have been some improvement in some of the vehicles, some of the goods vehicles being covered, one suspects that the cover may more often be to hide the transportation of coal than to ensure safety. Full stop. Indeed, the overladen vehicles carrying boulders look so dangerous that if they were suddenly to break, the boulders on top would invariably shower behind and smash any lesser vehicle following it. Full stop. Paragraph. The state says that some blueprints have been prepared and that acquiring an electronic weighbridge would set the state back in excess of rupees 27 lakh. Full stop. However, considering the cost per kilometer of construction of roads, the hilly terrain in this state and the almost incessant rains that the state receives for nearly 6 months, there can be no excuse for not making appropriate investment to check the menace. Full stop. Paragraph. Superintendents of police in all districts should be made aware and appropriately instructed to check even on physical appearance, the overladen trucks. Full stop. Once such a drive is undertaken and some trucks are stopped and not permitted to carry on without relieving the additional load, others may fall in line. Full stop. Paragraph. Unfortunately, the state's action in checking overloaded vehicles has been less than satisfactory, and it is hoped that some actual steps would be taken on the ground in such regard, and a report filed when the matter appears next, 4 weeks hence.
Yes, Lordship.
Sand. Boulders and then even sand. Yes.
Lordship, one slight correction if Lordship
Yes.
permits me. Where Lordship has recorded electronic weigh bridges, Lordship may say weight pads, electronic weight pads.
Electronic what?
Yes. Weight pads.
Weight
PADS.
pads, not weight bridges, electronic weight pads.
Must be Lordship.
So,
Item number 2.
Come down and go down over here, and you'll be able to see the difficulty. From Delhi,
Okay.
you cannot anticipate it.
I'll definitely be there on the next occasion.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Additional Advocate, where are we?
May please, Your Lordship. Lordship, as per the order dated 3/3/2023,
Yes.
there was one important observation was made regarding the Joy bypass. We had made a submission, Your Lordship, that we had identified the contractor, but they had some problem regarding excess work, and so Lordship had given a direction, whether to start the work at the earliest, if not, to have a meeting with NAI, and as to why this whole
NHI should take over that. Yes.
so Lordship,
Is NHI represented?
Lordship is.
Yeah, you're appealing Mr. Shanmugam. Very good.
So, Your Lordship,
Yes.
meeting was held on 14, and two important decision was taken. NHI was also present, the Chief Secretary was also present, and decision is that, Your Lordship, the contractor has agreed, in spite of the fact of the excess work, so he has finally agreed, and and direction will be given to him to start the work.
So therefore, there is a contractor identified, and the work order has been issued.
Work order has been issued, and
And
he's
what is
agreed
the
to,
time for completion?
Lordship, by June. We have annexed the copy, Lordship,
By June.
by June. And the second part of it is, Lordship,
This is the
Joy bypass.
which, what is it?
Thatling Singh, Your Lordship.
Third
Laskin. Laskin to
min to do.
Clear. And Your Lordship, the other aspect is this, Your Lordship, we are also trying to consider a direction given by the Honorable Court, even after completion, Your Lordship, whether for long term,
Yes.
with a nahi.
So your matter pertains to that stretch, or
No, Lordship.
then
My
to Ratachera?
Yes, Lordship.
You're up to Ratachera?
Yes, Lordship. That portion, in fact, they have started the work.
Yeah,
In fact,
that portion is
Nahi,
also
Lordship,
indicated.
that's a nahi. So for state was concerned, Your Lordship, that's small part.
Only this one is.
Lordship. So we have
Here,
considered.
Lordship, on number of occasions, my lord have given directions. In fact, the repairing work has not been carried out. Now they have come up with one. So
It takes time, sir. It takes time.
but at least they should speed up the process, Lordship.
Of course, they will speed up.
So, Your Lordship, by June, contract will do it. And the second part is, Your Lordship, we are still under discussion with the NAI for long term whether the NAI can take up.
Yes.
So the long term solution is there. So that's my instruction, Lordship. And we brought this in
It's
affidavit.
otherwise beautiful. And as we had observed last time, that even the internal road, the state highway, right up to that point where Makarnang or something, Moringting, is excellent. Excellent. That's where the highway meets. Then, of course, there are some patches which require repair. Those are minor.
Lordship, yes.
And then it's considerably better than what it was, say, 12 months back.
And Lordship, we just come to page 4.
No, we'll
Lordship, other things, Lordship.
record the-
There's another PIL matter, Lordship. The other day.
Yes.
So this 14 March 2023 has taken care of all. We have kept a deadline in our roadmap, and we will be seriously monitoring it.
very well. The matter pertains to the Jawai Ratachera
Lordship, yes.
stretch of the highway. Full stop. Previous orders record that work had been taken up on most of the stretch, except on the Jowai bypass because the contractor had apparently abandoned the site upon disagreement pertaining to the extent of work. Full stop, paragraph. Learned Mr. Khan, learned Additional Advocate General, submits that the contractor has returned and the work order has now been issued for the repair work on the bypass from
Thadlesken, Lordship, towards Clarion.
to that been to by June. Full stop. Paragraph. In view of such submission, let the matter appear towards the end of May to ascertain the progress already made. Full stop. Then give a particular date.
My lord, insofar as NHI is concerned, my lord, we have virtually completed, and if anything else also is required, my lord, let the petitioner may...
Very well. No. If we accept your statement, it is submitted on behalf of the National Highways Authority of India that the remainder of the stretch of road between Jowai and Ratachera has been repaired and the repair work is complete. Full stop. The Jowai bypass is handled post bypass, which forms an integral part of the highway, may be taken over by NHAI. Yes.
Lordship, slight accommodation if the matter can be listed on first week of June. I have slight difficulties in the last week of May, Lordship.
Very well, first week of June.
Obliged.
We don't have May holidays over here.
Some personal engagement, Lordship.
Yes. Come, brother.